Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, and on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Malik Beasley out there with Maxey, and it's George in at the small forward. Pass to Embiid. Over Sohan. Embiid, no good. Here's Z. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Z. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Back to Maxey. Misses the three. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Outside, Martin. Beasley outside. Right side, Maxey. And he's good on the three ball.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Z. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And that one's good, George.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Z, good. Z's got 5 points so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Embiid with a screen on Hero. So they take the lead.
One of the reasons Beasley's out there, they expect him to sink the three and spread the floor.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. Taking a look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Heat, they fought through some ups and downs this season, but they are still elite and still poised to make a very deep run in the playoffs.
Pass to Embiid. Rebound by Sohan. The Heat with the lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra, and their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Z. Here's the three. And the Heat, another three.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Beasley kicks to George. Now, Martin. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From deep. And he hits the triple. 3 points there in the shot from Z. Z's got 14.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Tries the spin move. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Will it go? The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Outside, Hero. Over Beasley. Here's Z. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Checked in for the Heat. Z comes in for Ball. Caleb Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Malik Beasley comes in for Ogier. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Embiid is out there with Pokusevski. Then it's Martin. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. Out to the wing. Lets it go. Nets it from the wing. Basket good from Z. 18 points for him. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 7. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Pokusevski with the ball. Last game, 26 points. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jaime Jaquez.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Shot left block. Rebound by Sohan. Miami leading by 9. Going inside. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Pokusevski's checked in for the 76ers. Back to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 76ers trail by 10. Now, here is George. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
Here's Z. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Maxey. Behind the back and lays it in. Maxey's got 9 points.
Oh, nice move right there by Maxey, showing off his handles on that play.
Over to the left wing. Takes the three. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Z. And the Heat lead by 7. Here's Maxey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat leading by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Come one.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys, team unity.
Especially if you're winning. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Heat.
One of the best ways to control the game.
And that's all for us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Sohan is out there with Adebayo, and it's Z at the point guard position. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
5 to shoot. Maxey passes to Beasley. Shoots over Hero. And it's Beasley again missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coach has always talked about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
There's the drive. Z, good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Miami leading by 13. Zohan, the pass to Z. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Averaging 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Maxey. Miami's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
And good, he hits it again.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Z, good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Outside, Martin. Beasley finds George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 5.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Here's Z. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Beasley now atop the key. Driving to the basket. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Maxey. He's got 12. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Beasley in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Z. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Z, good. Z's got 46 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Embiid the screen. Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Sohan. Fires the 3. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Z. Z's got 49 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Shots good by Hero.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Pass to Embiid. Martin with it. Now Maxey. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a...
Miami, Ware's checked in, and Z's subbed in for Ball. And the 76ers also making a change. Beasley's checked in. And so in the game for the 76ers, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Rozier. Then there's a good. He hits again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out. And the basket by Rozier.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Lets the three fly. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Caleb Martin's checked in for Pokusevski. Paul George comes in for Ogier. And Maxey subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Maxey, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Beasley on the wing. The 76ers again can't hit it. Z can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Maxey passes to Martin. Back to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
I think we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
The shot by George, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for 2nd most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness. Maxey, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the 2nd half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up ring number 43 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Z.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Maxey, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
No good from Beasley. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Z. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Maxey. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.